Hello and welcome back to His Way Farm. Today we've got several things planned. We've got some cow hooves we're fixing to do and some more farm work to get done today. You might remember from a previous video, Mr. Roan, who got his hooves done. He is due for his second time. He has done so much better now he's had his hooves done. So we're going to get that continued for him. And then Miss Rita, aka the lunch lady, she's having a lot of trouble walking and her hooves have grown considerably more than the rest of the cows have. I think it's from the silage and just that high protein feed they're getting. So we need to get hers done today. And then up here in the pen is number 3, Bull 3. And he's kind of just along for the ride. He came up as a buddy for Mr. Roan out of the bull field. So these 3 guys are up here. While they're up here, we may as well go ahead and give them some more dewormer. Hey, bud. Some dewormer and also some fly spray. The flies are getting pretty bad right here in spring. And on these gear cows where they constantly toss their head up there, getting rid of the flies, their humps attract a ton of flies because that slobber keeps getting tossed up there. So while they're up here, take advantage of the situation, get these guys their second dose of deworming, and get them some extra fly spray on. We'll also take advantage of the situation since the bulls are up here in the pen. I've been wanting to divide the bulls. They've been in a bull pen together. I've been wanting to divide them and put them each on different female cows that are needing to be bred. We have several of Roan's daughters here, so I don't want to have him with them. So we're going to put him in one field with some cows that need to be bred, and then we'll put number 3 in a field of cows that are related to Roan. That way we can kind of break up those bloodlines. We don't want parents and siblings breeding. That's not ideal. So we'll get that done today. Since they're already in the pen, it'll be easier to divide them from here. One thing I've got to get done before our friend from Happy Herd Services arrives. We got a mess here around the chute. We did some branding of calves the other day. I left all the brands out since they were still hot. And then I need to weed eat along the chute here real quick. It doesn't bother me because I stand here, but since she's going to be down there working on their hooves, these are all stinging plants. So we need to get this weed eat real quick and just get all this mess cleaned up so we have good working area. All right, now that's done. One more thing, if you remember when we had Roan in here before, he kept laying down in the chute, and which made it really, really difficult to do his hooves. So we've had a sternum bar the whole time we've had this chute. We just never had a lot of success with it. The mini cows or the cows would kind of get stuck on it and stuff. But for this situation, I think we're going to put the sternum bar back in the chute. And what a sternum bar is a piece of metal that attaches in the bottom of the chute. And so when a cow goes to lay down, it presses right here and it keeps them from going all the way down. So we need to rinse the chute out because there's a lot of poop and dirt in there. And then we'll put the sternum bar back in so that when she's here doing their hooves, hopefully that will keep Roan and Rita standing up so that she can get their hooves done. Alright, that looks a lot better. Now I just gotta hope that in this 1 hour before she gets here, most of this dries, because if not, we'll be down in the mud. But basically, that is the sternum bar right there. And there's a bolt up here in the front, another bolt, and then a piece of metal that slides underneath this back here. So we'll just stick that in there and be ready for when she gets here. Possibly this size is been stripped, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, it's going to hold them up. So that is in, came back here, bolt and bolt at the top. We'll see how it does. Roan was the first one to get into the chute, so he gets to go first. Rita and number 3 were waiting with great anticipation. They know something crazy is up. Not quite sure they can hear all that grinding though. decided to take a lay down after that and take a little nap, it seems. I also decided to take the opportunity to comb out all of his nasty winter hair. He's shed out pretty well all over his body, but his hump still has a lot. I'm only going to do the one side for now. And next was Rita. She was kicking a lot, but we got her. Finished product. Perfect hoof. Looking really good. Number 3, I didn't need to stop him in the chute, so I figured I'd just go ahead and spray him for flies while he was right here in the tub. I caught Rowan again to go ahead and finish getting all of that winter hair out. On the other side, there was quite a massive pile of hair by the time I was done. I wanted to get every little crack though. Alright, now we will put them into different fields. I'm going to work on separating these guys really quick. And it was at this point that I realized that Rowan had had enough for the day, and he was not going to do anything I wanted to. Get Rowan! Which is fine, because I had enough of him too for the day. He was just worked up and tired of being in the pen, so I decided to find something else to do on the farm. Alright, now that we've got that thing of feed unloaded, I need to get it here. But recently we've had quite a few storms, the wind, all these feeders have gotten blown off of our fence. And I need to get all of this stuff out of the way so I can put the feed here, because that's what we feed these guys up here in the holding pen. So I need to find a better way to organize all of this so I don't have to move everything every time. But there's a fence right here, so I can't come in from the side, so it's only this way. And we get these feeds all down here more often than this big bag of feed. This one lasts longer, so this other stuff comes and goes on deliveries. But until we get a new bigger barn one day, or until we rearrange all of our fencing, this is the best way to make it happen. All of our Amazon packages have ended up right here on top of this feed. This is the project we have to do today with a sprayer we got. These are all new parts. Feed underneath of that. There's some fancy hay, our alfalfa, and different things like that. Protein tubs, wood from an old barn we took down. It just piles up over time. Sometimes though, I kind of feel like that's what farming is. It's arrange, rearrange, arrange, rearrange, put something down, move it, reorganize every single day. Because we always get different feed, we get different hay, the temperature is different, so we have to feed different things. And so that's just kind of the daily farm chore, is rearrange, arrange. Alright, that's better than it was. Have all this empty space now that I can bring things into the barn, other machines, but that's better. It's kind of together, but I can still get to everything I need to get to. I decided to go ahead and keep these out so we can put them out. We're going to put one in the bull pasture, one in the weanling pasture, and I think one out in the recipient cow pasture. That way these guys are just getting a little bit of extra protein. Since we have a brand new thing of feed, we may as well go ahead and feed the guys that are up here in the holding pens. We have Nova and her bull calf. She's a registered Sardo. And we have Queen and Majesty up here in the pens. Speaking of Majesty, she has completely changed color. She was red with a white face. Now she's kind of a dusty, rony color. But keeping her up here in the pen has really paid off. She is a total pet, extremely friendly, very imprinted on. Queen is an excellent mom and just lets Majesty learn to get along with us. She does a really good job. Alright, and since I branded these calves, I'm going to give them some of the special feed so that they learn to love me again. I want to thank you everybody for watching our video today and taking some time to spend time with me on the farm. From all of us here at His Way Farm, we pray God blesses you, and we'll see you next time.